Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are back in Satisfactory again today, picking up where we left off in the copper refinery, taking those ingots up to the third or fourth floor of Devastator. It's up the top. And we had a crash at the end of the stream yesterday, which is where I had to wrap up anyway. I don't think we lost much. I popped in just before I started streaming just to kind of see what was up, but I can't seem to find where I might have lost a little bit of work. So it feels like we only had a few kind of elevators that I maybe have to remake again, but nothing really significant in terms of the design. So we didn't really lose any progress there, which is good. SweetSandi, hello, good to see you. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a good day. Morakist, hope you're having a good day as well. And we've also got a few other folks in chat. Good to see regulars. Junkyard. There's an update today. Yes, that's the other reason why I'm just a little bit late starting. I did update. Doesn't seem to be any gameplay fixes that were affecting me. A couple of copy and paste fixes, and they did fix some crashes, but I don't know enough about my crashes to know whether they are something that was fixed today, but I did update. I'm running the latest, actually. I'm on build 382498. That's the latest. That's the latest. Blast Jordan, hello. You're not late, you're a wizard. You do a multiplayer server and I hope to update the fixes. Yeah, there was a lot of multiplayer fixes, Junkyard, for sure. A quick question, Junkyard. Do you know, like, I've often thought, because of some of the performance issues that I've been having with Satisfactory, if it would be better for me to do my single player game on a dedicated server. I don't know whether that would be, like, would that take some of the heavy lifting off of my PC? Or would that still have a, like, I'd still have to have a beefy, I'd have to have a better video card and all that kind of stuff. Do you know if that's the case? So, over here, we had put a bunch of this stuff up. Why is this yellow? Really strange. Does this have to, like, fill up again? Guess because we just logged into the game, maybe? Why is the pump not pumping? Probably just logging in. I hope that's not a new bug, because that's going to put a cramp in our production. Oh, water's full. This is not going anywhere? That's fair. Right. Okay. I was taking this upstairs. And if I remember correctly, I was deleting these, and that's what crashed the game last time. And we have to go to here. Because we are going to be sending it into this area. And if I remember correctly, the intake for these, that's the output. So the input is here. So we're going to be bringing it along here. Remember leaving that box there. We've got extras for all these anyway. Just a little bit too much of my inventory. So this is going to be a Mark IV. Now, I feel like we'll make it so it has the belt like that, so we can make it look nice if we want to. And I don't know what's going on there, but this is going to be where everything kind of comes in. For now, what I'll do is I'll send it to the Awesome Sync. Connect it up over there somehow. So we'll just add probably a quick splitter here. And we'll just take this all the way down. And maybe we'll just try to merge it onto this line. Just temporarily. Cool. Grandpa, hello. And that's right. Happy Thanksgiving to my American viewers. So this is not super important right now, but we'll just do overflow to the left for now. And I think all of these are hooked up now. Oh, they're not getting the copper ore. The only thing. So that was going to come in through there. And it looks like I started to do that. Ah, okay, so there's some of the stuff that we did yesterday that is no longer there. To fix this again. Nope, I don't want that. I want... That's a 2. This is a 4. This is going to be a 5, because I need to upgrade this to a 5 anyway. I'm going to figure out what's going to happen here. And then this is a regular splitter? Smart splitter. Oh, right. I had replaced that. Smart splitter. And we want... what do we want here? Front, we don't want any. We want copper ore. We want this to be overflow. And then right's none. Remember doing that right at the end of the last stream. And so that should start bringing copper ore along. Yeah. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Oh, they fixed that little delete error. You know, like when the cables would like stay highlighted blue. That's one of the things they fixed in the patch. So that's nice. So this should all now start. We should start to see ingots going up. I could also put this on the outside of the building just as decoration, but I did it on the inside for now. Okay, so that's good. That's happening. And then we'll just make sure that this is being connected. Let's go with the Mark IV. Looks like that's working. And it might slow down a little bit, but all this awesome sync stuff is temporary. This is not going to happen up here. What we need to do is we need to go into the blueprint for this and fix the design. Because, well, you know, I don't mind the orange floor. The green floor can't stay, but the orange floor, it might be worth doing. Because I think the idea here was to turn these orange. That was the plan. We haven't gotten that far as the decoration goes. We haven't really sorted that out. But I'm going to load up the blueprint and figure that out. So that looks like we're moving and grooving. Yeah, we're starting. The manifold probably takes a while for it to pick up. Plus, we also don't have enough ore coming in to these machines. The whole thing is going to start to slow down. Oh, we're not doing anything over here. What's happening here? All right, that has to fill up before the overflow will go down to the other machines. I'm not sure why I have a... That should maybe just be a regular splitter. Anyway, we need to upgrade the belt. The belt and everything is not working. So we need to go back along here, essentially, and make everything a Mark V. So that is going to be a Mark V. And I should switch my build color back to standard for the green. That's copper, right? Yeah. It's an old design. Making sure we don't miss any spots. Well, the copper's way down here. Hope I have enough aluminum. I don't think I have any in the storage depot. Mosaic Dream, hello, hello. Stuck at work on the holiday. That's too bad. I won't tell if you won't tell that you're watching streams. I hope I have enough. Just barely. So that's now at 600. Make sure that this belt is the same all the way back. I think it is. don't see any spots that I missed. So that should now increase the volume of ore we're bringing into the refinery to match what we need for the 40 refineries. And I think I've already done the water, but I'll double check that after. We'll go over the spreadsheet and make sure that everything is up to snuff. Everything looks good to me. Do we have... Don't know why we have yellow lights. Well, those are all green. Maybe it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. Do we see any yellow? Some. Shouldn't be a problem. I mean, the whole thing was probably off for a little bit as we were playing around with the power. But like, there's no reason these should not be doing 100% efficiency. Well, it went up to 92, so maybe we're just kind of slowly climbing back up. $67. Why are you idle? Oh, because they're not going anywhere. So it's not an input, it's an output problem. Okay. That's where making sure everything upstairs is doing what we need it to do. And that's just slowly filling up on the copper ore. Okay. Good stuff. I need to empty some of the stuff out of my inventory, which is a good thing to do while it's dark. I feel like we need some lights here. This doesn't look very Transformer-like. I think I might move the way that these things come in and out. What else do I not need here? I'm definitely still having that frame rate problem, so I'm not sure whether that's just because now the factory is slowly coming all online and I'm dealing with all kinds of stuff flying around on the belts. I thought I had cable around here somewhere. There it is there. Oh, we definitely need more all-clad sheets. That gives us more room. Excellent. That's the wrong tube. Crap. It does look cool down here, though. I like the red lights was a good idea. Is it the flashlight that's causing the frames? I don't know. You have to come back to cover someone else's shift. Oh, it was dark to see what you're doing. Yeah, now that the second sun is up, it's a little easier. Missed it again. I find jumping and aiming with the jetpack is way easier. Ooh, I didn't like that glitch. Yeah, I find this really kind of plain and boring. So I'm wondering if we can do... I know we can't put anything along the top of it, but maybe we can do something along the bottom. Maybe that has to go the other way. I find the flashlight so bright, so I don't use it all the time. And we can't put anything under the stairs, which is annoying. I don't know whether that should have its own little orange bit around it or what. Helps a little bit. I feel like that would be a good spot to put some signs talking about what's happening in here. That feels more like notes for me rather than like signs in the factory. Less RP. I guess I could change match asphalt. I could maybe change this to a 1 meter. Doesn't really have the same level, does it? Cosmic Dancer subscribing at tier 1, 76 months. Thanks very much, Cosmic. I really appreciate it. Please save me from stream graphics setup hell. You're my only hope. Yeah, the graphics are a pain. What are you using, Streamlabs or Stream Elements? I think I've given up on trying to customize stuff. I'm just going to do like full screen right in the center and just leave it there. I don't know. That looks pretty good. Still feels pretty rudimentary, but we're kind of stuck with having designed this before I designed the rest of the facility. Anyway, now that that's all done, we can cover this back up. And now we can think about what's going to happen along here and how we're going to deal with this. I feel like we're going to keep that where it is, but I feel like this thing probably has to get bigger and probably higher. The idea here was to have, it looks like, some of these spaced out. And then have a section here for what, I don't know. It might be just a mirror of the other side, but I'm not really too worried about that right now. Because then there's this whole other section here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That sort of works. I don't remember any of that. That might have been from when I was measuring out the factory to begin with. Zero, hello, hello. Streamlabs, I hate it and it hates me. Yeah, I've not found Streamlabs to be very, very good. This looks like it was meant to be a walkway going all the way in there, so we might as well keep that like that. So whatever we do here is going to have a door. I would prefer it not to be... kind of want to go a little bit farther here, but yeah, leave it like that. And then this is going to be, I guess we'll leave a walkway here. Sure. Ah, we run into some issues here. Maybe we need to go up quickly. What did I do over there? It was a ramp, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't know if I necessarily need anything back there. This all just could be a wall. And then I could use that for depth. The idea was to have these probably end up being concrete. Probably pretty large. And then just connect it up there, probably at a different angle. So probably roof part. Something like that. And then we had a design that we liked in the other side. Gonna drive me crazy. I don't know if I have any ammunition. I guess I could just use the Basher. All this stuff is back after 1.0. Just not the hard drive, I don't think. No. That would be a treat if all the hard drives were back. And then I would take some of these triangle pieces. And I don't know if this is how I want this to look. This edge piece. Really, I think I have to start at the front, work my way back. Yeah, not so sure about that tangent there. We probably have to address that somehow. Have this be maybe higher. And then have it maybe come down here again. Looks all right. Sort of looks really big and bulky. But then we're stuck with like, well, how do we handle it in here, right? I guess we just do an upside down foundation. So I wanted to have this accessible, I could. Don't know why I might want to have it back here, but could always have this connect up. What color is that? Did I not just paint these a second ago? I need the chainsaw for some of this stuff too. Then we'd have a break, and I guess maybe you would have a wall in here. See, and this is where I might want to have this be concrete. So like maybe the wall in here is only, maybe the path is only a 1/2 meter. I don't know. Not sure why I would need a path. So I wanted to have a specific depth. You could also split the difference. Gives a little bit of, I guess, interesting hallway design as you go down. And that's outside, I guess. Yeah. But then what happens here? Like, is this just more of the same? That doesn't make a lot of sense because that's going to make things really shallow. And then what texture do we make that, you know? Then we've got to hide that part. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to be green, isn't it? If I mimic the other side. Bally, hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day so far. Slowly but surely making progress on this. Making it feel like an actual outside. And that doesn't make any sense. And so that's going to be a funky angle to try and match up. We might have to come up with something else. Yeah, I don't know. The idea was that this would then be similar to this. It's like a big foot. So then I'd want to try to figure out what was going on in between. Just really brutalist, really basic. We'd obviously have this come down to the bottom as well. But I feel like that has to be a different color. Like I kind of feel like that has to be some sort of neutral gray, you know? Maybe even lighter. Something's going on with my mouse button sticking. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. This might be better off as a wall, you know? Like it might be better off with that kind of texture. Or maybe this needs to be green too. I just don't know how to fix that. So I think we need to like sort that out. Don't mind it. It doesn't feel as robust maybe as I want it to. I feel like this needs to be overlapping more. It's so hard when like they give you half walls, but then they don't give you half roofs, right? Like you can't. You still have to work in 8 by 8 meter chunks. I mean, we could leave that open as like a skylight or a vent or something. Put something along the top of it, like a beam. Have it look more intentional. That might work if that was the whole length. Oh, but then it kind of makes you wonder, like, why wouldn't it be centered? And I also want to do something up here to make these things feel more like they're part of the roof. Like a pillar or something. Because then we could put a light on it. So like if I had foundation. Like that works out pretty well. That might not look good inside. You're not going to necessarily notice it all that much, especially when I start painting it like jet black. And then you put little lights on them or something. I'm not sure what we would do. Red? Purple? That look okay inside? Oh yeah, you're not even going to notice them. If anything, it kind of hides the fact that things are being clipped. And once we have a couple of these up, you know, we could even connect them with some beams. Make it look more like an intentional design. Thanks for the heads up, Sandy. The sun's going to be setting here soon, too. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. I'm going to do maybe one more of those. That old trick of doing something but then leaving it for a stream or two just to kind of see if it's something you actually want to do. Now, does that beam show through on the other side, I wonder? No. I think putting them together like that in pairs could be kind of cool, actually. I like that. I was hoping to do more on this, but there's it's such a steep angle, there's really not a heck of a lot you can do. Can't do any shapes. Leave it pretty plain, I guess. I think that looks a lot more intentional. Another space of 2, another space of 3, and I had 2 spots before the edge of the building. That would account for this. And I've got no idea what's happening here. Oh, that's right. Okay. I remember that from yesterday. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. This might end up being bigger. I don't know. Well, I think the next thing to do is going to be to put in this cable thing. That was the idea, was that all this cable, no, wire, this was all meant to be, I think, sent to rotors, so I need to figure out what's happening there. But I don't think we're missing any production. Everything seems to be going okay. Oh, that's a lie. Oh, right. Yeah, no, it's just not being... Inputs are not the problem. Inputs are not the problem. And I also wanted to, right, fix this thing from being so ugly. So that goes into there. Why is this... I think it's just there because I wanted it higher, I guess. I could probably do this under the ground. And then same thing. Oh no, this goes up and above. Again, could totally do that under the ground. What's happening here? That's just a splitter. And this... I probably could make that a smart splitter. Could also line it up like that one. And then as long as there's... Yeah, we've got room. I want to change this to be a 2 meter. And this is feeding 2 sets of machines. So that's 15 times 16. 240. 240. And so 270, that's the right belt, so it needs to be 3. And I guess this could actually be up in the air. It doesn't have to go down like that. Oh, I see. That's why it's down like that. Is because I don't have the room back here. That's why I did it that way. Oh, the old designs. Copper ore. Overflow. None. And then another one of these. Now we just hook them up. Right, right. And so over here, we just do the same thing with the lifts. So this is taking what it needs, 120. This is taking more than it needs. So I need the belt going off in this direction to also be a 3. So we'll keep this as a Mark 3. This technically could be a Mark 4. Because it's 600 minus 120 is 480? Yeah. And then I just remove this and connect that from 120 to there. Get rid of that. And now we're back in business. And then I just have to send the overflow along its way. That goes down here, and now this is currently... I'm okay with that. I don't think it needs to go under the ground. We could tidy it up. I guess it's the only thing that crosses, so we might as well. It's all nice and centered. Should be pretty easy to do. This can actually just be a straight up lift. We don't have to do a splitter at all, which is nice. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Right, we can't go under the ground. All right. Yeah. I guess that has to stay like that. Hey, penguin dude. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hello to you. Yeah, I guess we just live with that. I can't actually take it under the ground. Those look pretty cool, though. I quite like them. It's too bad we can't use it down here. So these are still only at 96, and then these are slow. Because they're getting filled up, I guess? 36%. Really strange. So even if I, like, trash that... It's climbing. But can't go anywhere, right? So there's something happening with the output here. So that's not the best looking setup in the world. Okay. I think the next step is going to be checking the spreadsheet and double checking that we have things going where we want. Also, wow, I've completely not finished this at all. I guess that's going to have to be hauled off. And I guess we'll just continue the wall. That's outside. I almost want to put in like a catwalk that goes along here. Doesn't clip. I had these in here before, and I wasn't a big fan. I could do them maybe without the railing. Have them look a little bit more spacey. And then we could have a little bit of like a little bit of wall attached to them. Did that in the other factories as well. Oh, we could maybe mimic that somehow. That could be kind of fun. Maybe even one of these. Kind of like that. Does it look good down below? Yeah. I'm all right with that. I would make it orange, but I think it would show up on the top. Well, I guess I could leave that part yellow. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Might have to go with something there, but then have this stop. Yeah. And I think I've lost the sun. Or I will soon. MindTripMedia! Thanksgiving lurk. Thanks very much. Hope you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Every 3 machines. Maybe every 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, looks like I didn't get that one green. Oh, I painted the thing down below by accident. I must have missed. Under the orange lights, the green almost looks yellow. Sure. Lit up by the lights. Makes sense. I'm not going to do it for all of them. I think maybe just because we've got a door here to the next facility. Probably a good way to go. I had them in here before. Not like this. I had like railings and stuff, but I like it because it unfortunately it blocks the light, right? So that's the only problem. Is that it kind of makes that part really dark. And I like this look. So anyway, let's go get a break. I think I left the brake train over here. Can't remember. Don't see it. I might have had to delete it. I would say yes. Let's add Megatron, Wheeljack, Constructicon, and Devastator Hub. Actually, let's just ditch Megatron. Just do those 3. Cool. I take a break once an hour, folks. It is that time. I'm a little bit past that, actually. So I'm going to stick with the nighttime breaks, and I'll be back in 5 or 7 minutes. right. We're right on time, it looks like. With the way that the stops, I'll have to remember to skip the Megatron because it gets me a little bit closer to Devastator when I get back. Richter CT. Joel, just wanted to pop in and thank you for the cozy content. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I'm glad that you like the content. I enjoy it myself. Something that I took to heart really early on when I started podcasting and I started streaming, which was a carryover of that, was to just really be myself. And I'm pretty chill. I don't ever want to feel like I have to, like, find the energy to be quote-unquote on, you know, on stream. I mean, there's a difference between being on and I guess and just being attentive. Like, I need to be aware of the chat room and Twitch and my stream deck and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, like, having like a really over the top personality, like if that's who someone is, all the power to them. But I couldn't keep it up if I was to try and, like, essentially fake that, right? Like, that wouldn't be a thing. Yeah, it's so much easier to aim the jetpack. Yeah, I think we're gonna fix these little guys right now. I'm not a fan of going under the sidewalk. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll... Well, for this I definitely need the hover pack. It's a wall hole. I guess we could... use a support. The right height? That's about the right height. Can I then use this? If I put this on there, can I then get rid of this? Yes. Okay. So how does that feel coming back through? Should just shoot us out in a straight line. Gives us an opportunity to get off. I think that's fine. Just have to power that. And I guess I can just jump in here. Oh, look, there's power right there. Now the real question is, how easy is it to hit coming back? We end up going a lot faster usually. Those are coming from up high. That should be okay. Much smoother. I guess we could also just leave it like right here without the angle. That cleans all this up nicely too. I don't know what it's like popping out without the incline. Like, it gets us up nice and high, but then down here, it's going to shoot us out straight. That's fine. I can walk right in, which is nice. Okay. We'll finish up this walkway. And I don't know how far this goes. There, it looks like. And then I just need to put in this stuff. Is this already on the side? Yes. It is, I think. Yeah, that's already there. Oh, crap. what did I do wrong there? Oh, that's supposed to be yellow. Right. Why does that look different than the other side? Did I do that wrong? Oh, because that's 2 meters, not 1 meter. That's why. Are all of these wrong on this side? They are. Crap. That's annoying. At least it's an easy fix. Caution pattern. Right. Cool. So now I just need to, I guess, follow through with what we were doing here. And then I guess this just ends up being a wall somehow. That doesn't need to be there, but this needs a wall. This also wants to have an outside as well. I think it's just 2 of these. Yeah, so that to me feels a little bit strange. So we'd probably want to have this go farther down, which might mean that the spacing on these is going to be a little bit different. I have to reevaluate what is the middle. What I should probably do is move this at least to the edge. Cosmic says I'm half set up and half close to Streamlabs before I started throwing things. Yeah. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I have not updated my stream settings in a long time because of how much of a headache I know it is. And the fact that I just don't want to. I think I have to get it through my head that this build is going to end up with a lot of asymmetry in it. And then this would end up having probably a couple of these. I don't know about there. Maybe there. And I guess at this point I had a wall. Right. What I would probably do along here is grab one of those ramps. And just have it be like a dark kind of industrial interior. Kind of nondescript. And I don't know if we need that there. That's the extra green. I probably don't need that. Yeah, so all that's going to depend on what happens on the next phase. Penguin Dude, you're also looking to try streaming, but your setup is a pain in the butt? Yeah. Note to self, drink alcohol before opening Streamlabs again? Yeah, it's not the best. Even my notifications are all over the place, right? Like, I've got a bunch of stuff that happens over on the left-hand side, but my raid stuff happens in the middle. I've got custom stuff from Nerd or Die. Nerd or Die right now has a Black Friday sale on, and you can also use my referral code, which I think just went by in chat. But I think if you do bang Nerd or Die in chat, or bang graphics, you'll get a link to my referral code. And then they've got a big Black Friday sale on this week. I think it's just until the end of tomorrow. Like, I think it started early, but it's over end of day tomorrow. SweetSandi, I don't drink alcohol. Does that mean I can't have use Streamlabs? Maybe have a lot of Christmas cookies or something on hand. Lots of sugar. Yeah, I don't know about all this. Don't know about all this. Strange spacing. We'll take a stab at it and come back to it, I guess. If I go higher, does it make any more sense? What if I go down from the inside? That matches up a little bit easier. It doesn't help me with that. But then over here, still do these. And then I could do an upside down one. And that will eliminate the overlap on the inside. Oops. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we just need to stop being so fancy here. I could maybe leave that there. Don't know what to do with that. I don't want it to be... Maybe we have to change the color or the material? Yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of thing I think we need, is just something really simple to have these really stand out. But then they don't look like they overlap into this very well. So I'm kind of wondering if we could... I mean, it'd be difficult to raise it up. Well, maybe. And then if I add a layer here... The overlap is nice. The question is, can I get it to fill in there without looking terrible? I guess this is where a beam could come in handy. Sort of. I've got a funny feeling that that is something you can see on the inside. Oh no. Okay. Surprising. Yeah, it doesn't quite go all the way. I'd also want to try to line the pattern up with like what we've got going on up here too. So maybe we just have to divide this into two? I don't know. I don't mind that though. It could even go higher. Then we run into the same problem. Although here we could maybe use something larger, like a pillar. Again, still doesn't cover the whole thing. And you can't nudge them. Still doesn't go over the whole thing. I find the way that some of the buildables connect to one another is very strange. Yeah, I don't know if I even like that. I mean, maybe we just leave it pointy. It does have a cool kind of transformer design, though, which I like. Ice cream might be a good idea, Sandy. Ice cream is always a good idea.
Joel! Cosmic tells me I'm famous! They told me they've seen me on something called, Toctic, and something about someone in shorts on YouTube. Isn't that fantastic?
It is. It is. I'm using TikTok and Shorts as a way to try to get more eyeballs on the stream. I don't know if it's working. I haven't really seen any increase in in views on the Twitch channel. People watch on TikTok, but only a couple hundred people. There a lot of people view on YouTube. YouTube, some of my shorts have gotten like 1,400 views, which is like more than my videos ever get. But something I noticed on TikTok, which I find very strange, is that they're barely even 15-second videos, and people don't even watch the first 2 seconds. Like, people just bail immediately. Like, it's an immediate no. And I thought, I was like, okay, well, I guess you're not watching my streams then, you know? Leave that there for now. So first pass at the outside of this is at least sorted. I don't know what I'm going to do about the chimney stuff, so we'll leave that there for now. But that should wall off the inside. Oh, I forgot about these. And this should probably be gray on the inside. Alright, do we need something different in here? Right, that has to have one of those. That's not outside or inside, so we can change those. That can all be the same. This doesn't need to be here. So I think the only thing I would do inside here to make this a little bit different would be probably bring these down. Just to connect them. At least for now. I do kind of like the heavy black. Maybe this shouldn't continue. Maybe they shouldn't connect. Maybe they should just end. Yeah, I like that better. Means we can eliminate this too. What did I do up here? I guess I just left the roof exposed. Oh, I did have another thing down there. Right. So something has to happen here. That's where I think the ramp was going to come in. Right, and you can't do that in certain places. So I don't know whether we fake that. Put something like that there. And maybe this has to go lower. Aim at this one, maybe? Feels like a sturdy bulkhead. Again, a lot of asymmetry in this build, but have to wait until we can figure out the outside. We can take this. I don't think this is meant to go anywhere. Something is really off with my mouse. I wonder if I bumped a button or something. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I feel like that's Looking pretty finished. Thanks again for that sticker, Cosmic. Got a lot of these little buckets around the world too. Yeah, I really like the lights in here. I'm really quite happy with that. Nice. So I guess the next thing is the outside, and also I need to look at the production. And the stairs and everything. I know this is all staying where it is, so we can start repainting this for sure. Cosmic Dancer! My goodness! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs. That got out to Sinrise, Abovarth, Richter CT. Hey Richter, you got a gift sub. Absent Nix and Imperial Jedi. Imperial Jedi, thanks for hanging out. I think I sent you a raid a while ago. If you received a gift sub, first of all, thank Cosmic Dancer, as I have just done. Thank you, Cosmic Dancer. And then connect your Discord and your Twitch and join us in the Joel Duggan Discord in between streams. Lots of folks hanging out in there doing cool things. I should probably look up a screenshot of this area and see what it looked like. I feel like I have one somewhere. I can probably find it on YouTube, and that way I can show you guys as well. Because I don't think I can open up stuff in browsers very easily. Just go over to Joel Duggan VODs. Videos, no, playlists. This would have been from last year. Maybe. That's aluminum. There is some wire projection logistics. Wow. My computer does not like playing videos and playing Satisfactory at the same time. I just want to see what color I made things. That's the wrong. Right. We'll try a screenshot. Oh yeah, okay, here's one. So there's no lights, but it looks like I did kind of a orange and brown, maybe. And then everything else is gray. Okay. So I think we can probably just go with what we did downstairs then. So we'll double check to see what we did downstairs. I think it was more like a black flooring. I wouldn't mind going a little bit different upstairs. Yeah, I don't think we need the caution stuff up here. So all of the stuff around here, we'll just pick a color. And while the sun's up here, it's probably a good time to do it so we can actually see what color it is. Feels weird when I call you Cosmic Dancer like you're in trouble. I think that's just me reading. Like, that's just me reading the chat and not really thinking much about it. I think maybe the middle gray. this one. And then we'll go, this is a new thing that I've been doing. We'll go asphalt under the machines. That. And then we'll do customizer. Now we don't have to do the machines all the same. Pixel Riffs with the raid. Get up high so people can see what's going on. Welcome in. Actually, I'll switch over here quickly. That's a massive raid. I looked over there and I saw 30. I was like, that can't be right. 303 people. That sounds more like it. Pixel Riffs, thank you so much. What were you doing on stream? And the sub, 75 months. You get to collect your old age pension now. All done with Minecraft and Elden Ring. Dinner time for now. Have a great stream. You're well. Thank you. Have a great stream. Have a great dinner. I'm gonna have a great stream. You're gonna have a great dinner. Thanks so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. Screws Credo, welcome in. Beatrice Bluebell, Roy BDR, welcome in. Thanks for saying hello. So it was a double header. Today's Thursday. Yeah, that makes sense. So Minecraft, probably survival guide, I guess, in the morning. So Pix has got to go, folks. But people in my chat, if you don't know, Pixel Riffs and I do the Spawn Chunks podcast. And you can check that out at thespawnchunks.com or on YouTube or wherever you find your podcasts. It's free, very easy to find, very easy to watch. That is a huge amount of gift subs coming in from Penguin Dude. Holy smokes, 10 gift subs from Penguin Dude. Thanks so much, dude. Permanoob, Mr. Sensual, Rachology, Nerdster, Mac828, Moonglow07, Auric, The Merciless, that's a great name. Glitterbug92, also a good name. Bambi Geek, and Clara F11190. Thanks so much to Penguin Dude for those gift subs. If you received a gift sub, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. You can join us in the Joel Duggan Discord. And it's good for a month. Yes. So what was Pixelriffs doing on Elden Ring? Didn't he just beat Elden Ring the other day? I thought he just finished it. Did he start another character? So yeah, I do the Spawn Chunks with Pixelriffs, weekly podcasts all about Minecraft. And Pix obviously streams Elden Ring and Minecraft as well. Playthrough with bandit swords. Oh, interesting. So I'm not familiar with Elden Ring. Is that like hard? Is that hard mode? Because he does, normally when Pix does stuff like this, he tends to go like monk mode after he's done something for a while. Beating Elden Ring with every weapon in alphabetical order. Wow. Doofus Talon. That is, you know you love a game when. Holy smokes. Nope, easy mode on those weapons. They're good. Oh, interesting. Okay, you uncle. That's cool. Play through 15 of 408. Wow, that's a feat. That's a feat. Now I'm gonna switch back over to the game here. We're losing the sunshine. For anybody just coming in, you've probably heard me talk about Satisfactory on the Spawn Chunks. This is our copper facility. It's at the top of the smelting or copper smelting leg of Devastator, which is this giant building that I'm standing on top of. And of course, we are basing all of our transformer designs, or our Satisfactory designs, on transformers. So right now, we've got the Devastator emblem hovering above all of the main goodies coming in. Those are all products being produced and shipped down into our main factories. And if you look at my inspiration board, you'll understand why we have all the purple and green everywhere. Just in case you weren't up to speed. What we were doing before y'all got here was painting the floor and some of these. So what happened was I changed these swatches, and each one of these swatches is married to something in the world. And when you change the swatch, you change the thing in the world. But I merged two saves together, and when I did that, I unfortunately repainted a bunch of stuff that I didn't want to repaint. So we're kind of going through and making those changes now. And I'm on the 3rd floor, realizing that there's also a 2nd floor that we have to do. So this is going to take a minute. But it's fun kind of like decorating and making things look nice. I don't know if we're going to do orange machines or we're going to do gray machines with orange accents. I don't know. But we're doing like a lot of Transformer stuff, so a lot of primary colors. For sure. And I don't have any lighting up here because there's no ceiling. And yes, there are bits coming in. SweetSandi with 100 bits. I think that kicked off a hype train. And then also Bali with another 5 gifted subs. Yeah. Holy crap. Let me just go back here. We've got MindTripMedia with 100 bits. Cosmic with 5 gifted subs. Pixelriffs with a giant raid and the sub. I already hit the penguin dude. SweetSandi. Bali gifted a sub to the Vixen and then did another 5 subs. And that went to G the Bee, X Cheese, Nips, Paperweight, the Vixen 38 again? Oh, maybe that just listed weird. And Leonaus 1. Bali, thank you very much. That's very generous. Thank you ever so much. I only watched Let's Game It Out play Satisfactory. This looks mighty tidy. Yes, I do not play the game like Let's Game It Out. I'm much tidier in that way. Did I miss any chats? If it keeps up with it, it'll take 8 years at the current pace. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for the hype train. We're already at level 4. Holy nuts. If you want to participate, it is a tier 1 sub, a prime sub, or a 100-bit donation to the channel. Will participate in the hype train. You'll get whatever emote Twitch is sending your way. I'm going to pop back over here and let's build while we chat. So the idea here was to change everything underneath these to this asphalt material. And then also add in those lines. I can, once I do like a proof of concept, I can do this all at once. I think the lines will highlight the conveyor belt nicely. Now they're white right now, but it's going to change to orange, I think. And I think I want the power to be orange. But the question is, do we want the machines to be orange? Or do we want the machines to be gray? So we can try it. Maybe 3 machines that color. 3 machines that color. What are the colors we got going on? That are copper-ish. Yellow, maybe? I don't mind the gray machines if we had like orange on the lifts. Roy BDR, it's really late. I'm gonna go sleep. Have a great stream. Thanks very much for coming over with that Pix raid. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Tell your friends. If anybody that just came in with that raid wants to share it on Twitter, it's at Joel Duggan on Twitter. Very easy to find. Ooh, you know, I don't know. I think I might like the gray. Yeah, the dark gray. What do we think? I mean, we'll have to wait until daytime, I think. I've got a hype chest. I'm not sure what a hype chest is. That's new to me. Did I get an emote? I think it was, yeah, like a sprinkled salt emote. Is that new? The hype chests are new? I've never seen that before. I'm leaning on the dark. We'll do a full, let's do a full side. All the dark gray. And then do another full side, all orange. And then we'll see what it looks like in the daylight. So everybody knows what we're doing. I'll go downstairs and show you, because this looks really cool at night. We've got lights hooked up in here now. So with the right color combos, with some colored lighting and some like gray pipes and orange fasteners and all this kind of stuff, you can get like a really cool look going on. And then for power, over here I did this thing with the beams. So that's why I thought upstairs I would make the power orange, because I already did it over here. And I think this looks kind of cool. So, and these ones, these are not, these are gray machines too instead of orange. I made these ones orange because there's not really much color on them. They're mostly gray because of how big they are. You seen it once before the chest thingy? It's new? Yeah. I thought so. Alright, so we can go through with the asphalt change. And then I just need the corner piece. There's the sun coming up. Still not quite enough light in here to make a judgment call on the color. We can certainly take these along though and change these to, it was like that middle gray. Yep. I don't know. What do we think? Do we like the gray or the orange? The orange is cool, but it's very repetitive. Yeah, I need to take a break soon too, Sandy. You're right. think I like the gray. I think I like the gray. Oh, I need to change these too. And obviously that's just temporary, but a little bit of orange there. Okay. We should be able to sort that out. Nice. Now that everyone has had a chance to settle in from the break, or from the raid, I need to take a break because I take a break about once an hour. And I need to stay on top of that today. So we're going to jump in a hypertube down here. If you're new to Satisfactory, these are fun. Wish we had them in Minecraft, or something similar. Minecarts need to move this fast in Minecraft, in my opinion. So the good news is I've got a break train that takes you around the world. So you'll be able to see the other builds while I'm on break. I just step away once an hour just to refresh my coffee and grab a drink. You should too. Grab a friend, grab a snack, and we'll be back in about 5 or 7 minutes. Hoffmanson, welcome in. We are just coming back from a break, so the train was just kind of going around on a loop. And we are going to head back into the copper facility and repaint some of the adjustments that I had to make when I brought over my other saves. So I combined 2 saves a little while ago, and when I did that, I had to swap around some of the swatches. And so some of my existing factories got repainted, and I have to change them back. So it's not taking terribly long time. But we're trying to get through the multiple sketchy intersections that I have yet to clean up. I'm focusing on design the last couple of streams, making things look nicer. I'm getting tired of everything looking like scaffolding. The side of the building is starting to look a little bit more like a factory now, so that's good. We have to close off the other floors. We've got 3 floors? 2 floors. 2 more floors. See, all the things back here just look like they're cobbled together. Yeah, sometimes my computer struggles with it too. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably save the game. Let's fix that right now too. Let's make this the same as that. So we're just going to remove... Whoops. I guess I need my hover pack, don't I? Is there a power node nearby? Not really. That fixes that. And we can get rid of this ugly thing now too. So I'm curious if we can scoot across to there, coming down from up top. I've never played Subnautica. I've had people recommend it, but I've never tried it. Is Subnautica 2 out? Oh, we almost get there. It'd be easy with a jetpack for sure. Try it with a jetpack. This way we can add a stop whenever we want. So the idea is that the main one goes all the way to the train station in the middle, and then these ones on the side kind of lift us off whenever we want to get off. About halfway here and there. Oh yeah, easy breezy. Cool. I'm not even sure about these now that I look at them. Yeah, whatever. I'm not redesigning the whole thing. I just need to repaint it. Okay, so we'll just do the same thing all around. I need to get better swatches in my palette here. Let's go with 2, 3 and 4 we're using, 5 we're using. And then for 1, I think for 7, I'll get the asphalt. Whoops. That goes like that. And then the machines are gray. And then all we have to do is just the lines on the ground. Cool. Plus, I need to save the game. How far is my tech tree? I am in phase 4. But I have not made fused modular frames. Fused modular frames is the next thing that I need. I do not have Mark III miners. And I need to automate fused modular frames. That's the next thing. And that is in the beginning of tier 8. I think I've got tier 7 done, but tier 8's not even close. Remind me the next time I'm up at the storage facility, and I'll look, because the hub's right over there. Oh, I know what I wanted to put down here. I wanted to put these patterns, because scrolling in here every time is really annoying. Oh, you can't see that one. Okay. Ah, we don't have to worry about the inside. One less thing to do. This is the part that just seems to take the longest, is the paint lines, but it does add quite a bit. Cool. That looks good. Just another one of these bays to go. Oh, why are these out of place? That's weird. guess I was trying to decide what was happening with these. There's a reason that's over there like that. I can't remember what it is. Oh, right. Right, I remember now. Cool, that's done there. And then over here. Beatrice Bluebell, thanks very much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. You're totally lost in the tech trees now, Sandy? Yeah. I think my issue is that I don't know where I'm going to build the thing that I want to build next, so I'm kind of stuck until I can figure that out. Do these things have radio menus? I bet you they do. Yeah, they do. That's a lot easier. Looks good with white too. We'll have to try that on a factory where we're using white. Used a lot of white and wheeljack. Normally I would do this in the blueprint, but we did not have this design aesthetic going around the different parts in the world when we designed the blueprint, so I have to go back and fix it up. Plus all the colors are wrong in the blueprint now, so got that to fix as well. Really wish I had thought about this before I made the big pallet swatch change, because man, we've got another 2 floors of these too. Or not 2 floors, but 2 bays. I think that's everything. Looks very orange. Very, very orange. So, what blueprint is this? Is the first question I have. Wire double out. Wire double out. So we should go fix that now. Should probably go the other way. I'll also check where I am in the tech tree while I'm out there. Tech tree, tech tree. I am... Yeah, tier 7 complete. Tier 8. Oh, I've got a few things done in tier 8. Drones are unlocked. Yeah, all the way up to unlocking fused modular frames. And then I don't have turbo motors. I don't have Mark III miners because I don't have those being made. So, and then particle, and then we get into nuclear stuff. And I don't even have phase 9 close to unlocked yet. So, we'll have to do the elevator stuff, and the elevator, I'm nowhere near the elevator. It's over. User interface. Milestone game phase. I think that's... Yeah. So phase 4 is where we are for the space elevator, and tier 8 is where we are on the technology tree. Load a blueprint. Production. Wire double out. Right, so we can fix this by changing these to asphalt. We'll probably just go with this line for now because most of them are front and backs. Change the color. And I want to change the lights too, I think. Change the machine. That's really all there should be to it. Again, I'll switch this over though. I should probably get my color first. Do I have an orange light? No. Wish they would fix that bug. Maybe we have to make it darker. I like those ones, and then this one's will make it yellow. Cool. I'm not too worried about the stuff down here. I guess we can just make it orange for now. Might as well. So in the future, when I need to use that, it will be correct. Nice. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate it. I think I've got one more floor to look at. Sometimes it's nice to try and check things off in one stream. Ooh. Put the brakes on. Nice. Right, so we have all of these yet to do too. And I got rid of the stairs, I guess. Maybe I should try to add those back in. So now what we should be able to do, I should be able to grab that. I think they go this way. Yeah, so that goes out that way, but then it loops around and gets sent back along the top just for looks. Pretty sure everything goes that way. Ins and outs. Yeah. So I should be able to place more of those. They just line up. Like that. And then they should come in the right colors. Perfect. Blueprints for the win, my friends. Blueprints for the win. And then all we have to do is just paint this one. Cosmic Dancer, thanks so much for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And Penguin Dude, off to Thanksgiving with the grandparents. Awesome. And then Moana, too. Have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for being here. And thank you ever so much for the support today as well. Go with that. We can just grab this. The lights will be tedious but easy. That's all good. And then underneath, we have to hook it up to power. And these need to get connected. And then this just needs to get connected to the main lines. Looks like it's on the middle. That should be those powered. Everybody's got a recipe. They just don't have any inputs. Good stuff. And for that, I guess I have to worry about I'll worry about the inputs and outputs later, because I don't know how to do this yet. But essentially we're going to have the same thing where the wire is going to be going down here, sent up into these sinks for now. But we'll worry about that a little bit later. Oh, I missed the end. Good stuff. So painted but not hooked up. Now I would like to enter here. So we'll do maybe a door here. And I guess we'll have to figure out what's happening here. This may or may not work. Leaves that kind of corridor open for wires if we need to. I think that's pretty good. Oh, that's the wrong level. Whoops. So I don't know if there's going to be small corridor here and a window, or whether that's going to be walls all the way down. But I feel like that works out pretty well. There will more than likely be, well, at least a small wall. Yeah, not entirely sure how that's going to work. Obviously there was a wall here before, but it is not currently... Yeah, that's not how that's working right now. I don't even know what these are all for. These are for... Oh, they're for the... temporary, for the... awesome sinks. Can I do that a little tidier, probably? I guess if I don't attach it to a wall, then I don't have to remove it later, so I'll just leave those for now. So that's the only thing that's doing. This is actually going to the machines under the floor. So really this is temporary. Okay, let's do a little signage here so I know. Cool. So this is odd. I may want to try and reverse this. But then it doesn't really matter. You're always going to kind of come up into that at some point. I've got it cutting through the stairs now too, which I don't like. So I need to switch this around again. I feel like I had a lighter floor in here. What I'm doing now. But I know they all changed, so we'll go with the new one. Temporary work all over the place? Yep. That's the case. I do really like blueprints because it really relieves you of all this repetition. Because this is where I find it kind of like, I don't want to say boring, because I do still like the game. It's just that if you don't plan for it, you can end up redoing things 3 and 4 times, and it's a little bit of a pain. I mean, in lesson learned, you know, if you take time to do more planning, then things tend to go a lot better. Also a lot faster if you're doing like all of the same things at once, you know, like going around doing all of the asphalt, and then we'll go around and we'll do all of the paint. Planning is for other people? Oh, I'm a planner. I always have been a planner. Ask anybody that knows me. Even in life, I'm a planner. To the point where like I maybe spend too much time planning and not enough time doing. Also, hi Delara. Yeah, this is going a lot faster. Yeah, this would look really cool if it was all white. So that one you can't see underneath it. Okay. That's definitely cutting down on some of the work we have to do. I think it's the doubles that you see, not the singles. I need that one. It's almost all of them. Don't think we're going to be doing the wall. Defeats the purpose of having all the paint on the asphalt. Sweet. And then we just color everything. Not that one. Some of these don't matter. That's fine. Definitely hitting the machines by accident, which is why I'm doing this first, because then I can just fix the machines later, which I have to repaint anyway. Oh, am I losing the light? I'm losing the light. Very flashy when you have to do this stuff with a spotlight at night. This is probably we're going to wrap things up here. Plus I find I get lower frame rates at night too. One bay of 4 done, I think. And 2 machines colored incorrectly. Go upstairs, we can see more. Well, I think we're doing all right. to get ourselves kind of back to where we were before I took my initial break from Satisfactory to design and work on some of the grass fields transformer factories. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And it's hard to move on and not like redesign everything, but I think it's going all right. Anyway, thanks ever so much for the lovely hype train today, for the gift subs that everybody shared in chat. Thanks to Pixel Riffs again for the raid. Folks in my chat, if you haven't already, go follow Pixel Riffs on Twitch. And of course, we do the Spawn Chunks podcast together, and I do the Citadel Cafe podcasts. Those are both available wherever you get your favorite podcasts and on YouTube as well. The Spawn Chunks has a video version, and the Citadel Cafe is on YouTube, but it's on YouTube as a listen only, because I don't do video for that show. It's been 13 years actually doing the Citadel Cafe, which is great. We are going to pass you along to House of Meza, currently streaming Satisfactory, so there's more Satisfactory in store for you for the rest of the day. I'll be back tomorrow. That's Friday at 1 o'clock Atlantic. The plan is to try and do more with the Lego Let's Chat build, so you can look forward to that tomorrow, and then Minecraft on Saturday. So that's the plan. And we have lots to talk about on the Spawn Chunks coming up on Monday, because of course they just released the title for the new winter drop. What's it called? The Garden Awakens, I think is the name of it. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. There's lots of new terminology and stuff to talk about on the next episode. We also have a release date. I believe it's December 3rd for the winter drop. So anyway, I will see you folks tomorrow. Bye for now. Enjoy your time with House of Meza.